I think LeRoy is different from other communities because everyone has such a sense of togetherness, and everyone just is kind of focused on what the high school does, and so, whenever we have big football games, everyone comes out to them, and big basketball games, and everyone just supports each other.
The best part of my high school career was volleyball my senior year because it allowed me to hang out with people that I otherwise wouldn't.
The best part of my high school career at LeRoy was being able to be on stage. In the musicals and the plays, I've developed a passion for acting, and the community has always given their full support in showing out and with the arts. So I think that that's something that's really helped me be confident enough to pursue my dream of acting for the rest of my life.
My most memorable moment is going to Team State my sophomore year for wrestling.
My most memorable moment was when we won the state championship.
My most memorable moment was attending the state games.
The most memorable moment is going to the state games for basketball.
My most memorable moment would be whenever the band and chorus took the Disney trip this past spring break in 2016, and whenever all the fireworks were going off in Magic Kingdom at night. It was pretty cool.
Through LeRoy's Key Club, I've learned that I have a passion for helping others.
One thing that I've learned in LeRoy that I will always take with me is that it's important to care about other people. We're very much community atmosphere in LeRoy, and like for example, when Tommy got sick, the whole community kind of rallied around him, and I think that's one of the most important lessons that I've learned living in LeRoy.
I think that LeRoy is a great place because whenever you come to school, you know almost everybody. It's not really just like you go to school with complete strangers. It's like you see everybody and you know everybody, so everyone's a little closer together, more friendly with each other.
LeRoy has impacted my life by offering lots of opportunities.
LeRoy has impacted my life by showing me the importance of helping others.
LeRoy has impacted my life because it's shown me that how communities should work together, and I will always have that for the rest of my life.
Some experiences that have made me a better person is the Cadaver Lab.
The best thing to do in LeRoy. I think if you ever come to LeRoy, you have to eat at Pizzeria Roma, and if you don't, then you're kind of missing out because their pizza is the best pizza ever.
One thing that I've learned in LeRoy that I'll always take with me is the experiences of leadership.
One thing that I've learned from LeRoy that I'll take with me is to always help others.
One thing that I've learned in LeRoy that I will always take with me is to always follow my dreams.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of LeRoy is family.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think of LeRoy is togetherness.
If I could describe LeRoy in one word, it would be involved.
If I could describe LeRoy in one word, it'd have to be awesome.
If I could describe LeRoy in one word, it'd be family.
When I hear the word LeRoy, I think of community.
The word that I use to describe LeRoy is engaging.
If I could describe LeRoy in one word, I would use impactful.
If I could describe LeRoy in one word, it would be home.